The new game mode Whimpering Waves has elevated characters like Yangyang to a whole new level of importance. AoE focused characters have become essential in this new in-game mode, and while the developers are planning to fix some of Whimpering Waves' issues, I doubt they'll shift the focus away from AoE characters anytime soon. So before the devs roll out on those changes, I decided to seize the opportunity and build Yangyang as a DPS unit. My build isn't perfect, but I think it'll hold up for now. Now, the amount of time and effort and stamina it took in order for me to make this happen is crazy. Like, I think I had around like 60 or 58 stamina cubes, and I used like 30 just to build Yangyang. And the crazy part is she's not even done yet because I don't have the boss materials, and there's like a limit, like 3 out of 3. And I completed all of that, and I have to wait a whole new week, a whole other week in order for me to get the, boss materials to max out her Forte. So as up to right now, she's currently sitting at level 7 for her Forte, her ultimate, and I think for her skill, she is sitting at level 6. But when it comes to her level, she's level 90. When it comes to her weapons, her weapon, level 90. When it comes to her Echo set as well, it's fully maxed out. So this is what my Yangyang is looking like. So she's sitting around like 72.6% crit rate, 205.2% crit damage, and of course, since we are going to use Shorekeeper with her, Shorekeeper is going to give her that additional crit rate and additional crit damage as well. I'm pretty sure with Shorekeeper, her crit rate will go above 80%, which is really nice. So once again, Shorekeeper, absolute beast, going to be really good with Yangyang over here. Now, of course, when it comes to the Echo set, now I'm pretty sure there are 2 different sets you can use on her. I think it's Moonlit Clouds and Rigel. I'm using this set on her because it's going to increase her arrow damage, and it says upon using intro skill, arrow damage increases, which is really nice. It's going to make her deal more damage. And when it comes to the sub stats, now guys, once again, bro, the sub stats, dude, I was struggling on this. It took me a hot minute just to get decent sub stats. Dude, grinding on Wuthering Waves is a struggle, especially since you have these tuners. And, when it comes to EXP, it's just, holy crap, man, it's just a disaster. But I managed to get, some pretty decent, good sub stats for her. For cost Echo, we're sitting at like, 6.3% crit rate, 9.4% attack, 9.2% energy regen, which is on bad. We got some resonance liberation damage bonus, which is also pretty good. For her 3 cost Echo, we're sitting at 13.8% crit damage, 7.5% crit rate, and 10% energy regen. The defense, of course, is trash. The basic attack is also bad as well. And then for her 3 cost Echo over here, crit rate, crit damage, energy regen. 1 cost Echo, crit damage, energy regen, attack. And then the last one, crit damage, attack, energy regen. So it could definitely be a lot better. But once again, I don't want to waste too much of my stamina because I used 30 stamina cubes. I think I used over probably like 4,000 or 5,000 stamina. And this is the best I can do. Like, this is the best. These are the best echoes I can get so far. So I'm not going to push my limits. This is what we're rocking with. Now, when it comes to her weapon, there are pretty much 2 options for me. So I can use Emerald of Genesis. This is going to give her 24.3% crit rate, and it's going to give her 12.8% energy regen, which is honestly pretty good. But I can also put Blazing Brilliance on her because this is going to give her a 48.6% crit damage boost, which is really, really nice. And you guys can see when it comes to passive, like the skill, it's amazing. Like resonant skill damage, bonus, like it's really, really good. So I might alternate between both weapons, but I'm going to stick with the Emerald Genesis because it gives her more crit rate and it also gives her more energy regen and attack. So we're going to stick with this for now. Now, of course, we have the Forte here. Now, once again, when it comes to her Forte, I can't level it up until the reset for the boss material because, as you guys can see, for Scar, I have 0 and I have to wait for a weekly boss reset, so I can't get its materials. So I'll be able to max it out next week. Now we're gonna go ahead and practice with Yangyang because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't use Yangyang at all. I don't use her. The last time I used her was like the beginning of the story for the game, like version 1.0, and ever since then I never used her. But a lot of people told me that she is great in Whimpering Waves, so definitely want to take the opportunity to build her, learn how to use her. So if we come over here, it says basic attack. Okay. All right. I see you, Yangyang. I see you. Okay, next thing we have your skill. Now, I think her skill is pretty simple. It's nothing crazy to be. but we have the heavy attack right here. Oh, and then when we have heavy attack, so that's pretty much her melody. Yeah, her melody effect. It says when you have 3 melodies and are in midair, you consume all melodies to cast an enhanced plunging attack. So we're pretty much going to press attack right here, and there we go. That's pretty much how you use this character. Jump, air attack. We have her ultimate. Now this is the best thing about her. When she uses her ult, it can gather up enemies. Really, really good. Like, she's pretty much an AoE focused character, which is going to be great in Whimpering Ways. All right, so here we go. So here's the thing. Now, I don't really care if we don't reach 4 waves. Like, if we don't complete all 4 waves, that's totally fine. Once again, Whimpering Ways has a lot of issues, so it's fine. But the goal is, here's what we're looking for. I want to see how much damage Yangyang can deal in this game mode. For Riptide, for this mode over here, for this ship, you guys can see it says, while performing a mid-air attack, the Resonator deals 600% fusion damage to nearby enemies. And then over here, this buff right here says, while Resonators are in mid-air, your damage dealt is amplified by 30% for 15 seconds. So the fact that Yangyang, when she uses her skill, her I think Forte skill, whatever, when she uses that, I think Forte circuit, and she holds that charge attack, and if she goes to the air, she'll be able to receive a huge damage boost, which is really nice. So we're pretty much going to do that. And then, of course, for the second team here, we're going to run Racha, Havoc Rover, and Arena. So let's see what happens. Let's see if, you know, Yangyang can actually deal some solid damage here. So I will say that I am satisfied with her performance. She feels really, really good. It's just that Whimpering Waste is just bad. It really is bad. We did like 2 attempts. The first one, it was pretty nice. We did like I think three. I think we did 3 waves, but we could have done 4 waves. The second attempt was just straight bullshit. Like the bears are constantly attacking you. They're constantly interrupting you. You have to like spam dodge. It's just a mess, man. You have enemies just scattered all over the place. You have to chase them one by one. It's crazy. Like everything you do in Whimpering Waste, you have to be extremely perfect when it comes to grouping up enemies. It's atrocious. But overall, like her gameplay is fun, dude. Like her gameplay is really, really fun. Let me go to Switch video over here. But her gameplay is really, really fun. And I will say her damage is pretty nice. Of course, we did receive that buff in Whimpering Waste. We did have that buff. But she feels really nice when it comes to dealing damage. Of course, when it comes to like single target damage, she's not the best because that's not, what she's good at. That's not her role. But when it comes to AoE damage, she feels really, really good. Like her ultimate, she's able to group up a lot of enemies, a lot of damage. I'm gonna replay the clip so I can, see the damage a lot closer, and I'm gonna replay it for you guys. But it was some really nice damage, man. And her skill, now I will say when it comes to Yangyang, when she uses her skill, she throws like her skill, but she does a backflip afterwards. So the range of her skill isn't really that great. It's like you have to run towards the enemy and then you do her skill, and then that's when you can group them up. So I will say I did kind of mess up a lot when it comes to her skill because I would like immediately click it and then she would back away and then enemies aren't grouped up. So I would literally have to chase the enemy and use her skill and then she would group them up. So I will say that Yangyang, this character, he is definitely a technical character. Very, very technical. You really have to know how to use her because, once again, the skill right here, this skill, it doesn't cover a lot of distance. Like you actually have to be in the enemy's face in order for, it to be really effective. Yeah, I mean, overall, man, this was fun. This was really fun, building Yangyang as like a DPS unit. I feel like if you're trying to make her as like your solo, like a solo DPS unit, like a hyper carry unit, it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. But if you're trying to make Yangyang deal really nice damage while she's grouping up enemies, it's definitely possible. And I just showed you guys that she can deal some pretty nice damage when grouping up enemies, which is really good. It's just that when it comes to single target enemies, she's doggy doo-doo, and I'm not surprised because she is an AoE focused character. But I enjoy, making videos like this. If you guys want more videos like this, make sure you hit the like button. Please hit the like button. I spent 30 stamina on this, 30 stamina cubes to make this possible. Please hit the like button. I would really appreciate it. I'm definitely going to do this more often with multiple characters if you guys show me that you enjoy this. But I hope you guys have a good one, and let me know in the comment section down below what I should improve on in order for me to make my Yangyang deal a lot more damage, because I definitely want her to deal way more damage. So, give me some tips in the comment section down below. I appreciate you guys for watching this video. I'll be catching you guys on the next one. Adios. Love you guys.